Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brian Mounts. This is my 12-week-old daughter, Esther. Say hi. Esther tells me, because she uses words, that our grass has too much thatch in it, and she does not want us to use a mechanical dethatching device. Nor does she want me to put the effort in to use a thatch rake, because it's probably going to rip all of the grass out of the lawn. Isn't that right? So that got me thinking, do liquid dethatching products work? Well, I decided to buy 3 very popular, common liquid dethatching products from various places on the internet. Oh, I gotta get close. And I'm gonna put all 3 different products on different areas of my lawn and give it a try this summer. Welcome to my west yard. This is the yard that spans from my driveway under the apple tree past the dogs. Where are they back there? There's the big guy. All the way over there to my children's play area and our garden. Before you get over to the garden, the yard only measures about 600 square feet in this section, which is a little bit less than the label rate on Nature's Biological Dethatcher. So I'm going to be using this product right here in this 600 square foot section as my test plot. Kind of over here, I don't really have a bad thatch problem. There's a couple patchy spots, but over there, kind of in full sun, that's where the thatch really stands out. Earlier in the day, I attached this hose-end sprayer that came with the product and did a test run with the hose just to see how much product came out. And to my surprise, a lot came out very quickly. So I stopped my test run. I do want to do it with this on. So what I'm going to do is I got this old juice jug here. I keep these things in the garage for uses just like this. I'm going to pour all of this into here, and then I'm only going to put 2 ounces of product back in here using my little measuring cup. And then I'm going to top the whole bottle off, or I'm going to top the whole bottle off with water. And then I'm going to take the hose end sprayer and fully spray the yard down, this 600 square foot section, until everything is out of the container as much as possible. That way I can be sure I'm putting down the exact amount that I actually want to. Similarly, this eastern patch of my yard, which spans everything from the front fence line around the side of the house up to about that hose nozzle up there, is also about 600 square feet. Because this section is the same, you might think I'd need 2 ounces of material. However, this Lawn Star product that I'll be using over here says 4 to 8 ounces per 1,000 square feet. Going at the max rate 8 to 600 square feet, I'll be putting down about 5 ounces of this product. So I'm going to do the same thing, put 5 ounces in a hose-end sprayer and spray it to completion. Well, I mean, I'll top it off with water and then I'll spray it to completion. That leaves the next dethatch product as the 3rd product in my test. This tells us to use, where is it here? Maximum rate of 9 ounces per 1,000 square feet. So right here in the main backyard, from right in there all through this area all the way to the garden over there is about 1,500 square feet. So at that 9 ounces per 1,000, I'll have to do about 13.5 ounces to cover that area. Now for the sections of the yard that I'm going to use as my test case, you've got, for perspective, I was sitting under that tree. Here's the eventual shed. There's my kids running. There's my garden, and then right around in here is a section of particularly bad, squishy ground. Look at that right there. I mean, this is just rough spot. My guess is I'd have to dig down a good 1.5 inches to get the soil through there. So that's going to be my test spot for the first product. For the second product, I'm going to come over here past my table to this area right in here. Notice these are all full sun locations. So right in here is it's just not good. So anytime that I put water here, it just sits inside this thatch. It doesn't get down to the soil good enough. And eventually the thatch dries out. All the roots here are super shallow, everything's squishy. This is gonna be my patch. In fact, I featured this little spot in a video a while ago. This is where I took the thatch rake and just went to town on it, trying to get as much out as I could. You can see the spot is there's just no grass there. As I tried to dethatch it with a thatch rake, I was just pulling all the grass out, and there's still layers of thatch underneath. Right now it's a little moist in there, but that's still not dirt. So this area will be that testing ground. For my third test patch, this is over here next to my kids' play structure. This is going to be tested with the next product. There's the play structure. Over here is where I punched out one of those holes that I used for one of my previous videos showing us what thatch looked like under the surface. But this whole area over here, this is the squishy area here. If I come back over here closer to the sidewalk here, to the patio, it's pretty bad. Here's some more area. Look at that. It just isn't healthy at all. It's like the grass just wants to pick up. In addition to that, I've got over here, not very far away in the same general section, I got this whole area right here, which is close to my garden beds here. So I'll be looking at that. I'll be putting the next dethatch product on all of these little areas at least 3 times by the 1st of September. And we'll see how it goes. I've made a diluted version of nature's biological dethatcher. This diluted version is literally only got about 2 ounces of product in it, and look how dark it is still. This entire amount is what I'm going to spray on that 600 square foot section of my lawn over on the west lawn. So let's go do it. All right, 2 sections down, 1 to go. If anyone out there is curious, it's pretty hard to put together just a 3-part series like this. Like, doing 3 different products on 3 sections of the yard is so much more labor intensive than just doing one. Once I'm done with this and I just pick one single product to use, man, doing this like every now and then is going to be easy. All right, 3rd product. This is the Next Thatch product. I purchased this on the Yard Mastery website. I got the, what is this, the 1 gallon? This is obviously a larger amount than the other stuff. So this is going to last a long time. In any event, let's go ahead and dilute it down. If you recall, this last section of my yard is the big one. It's still not that big, but it's 1,500 square feet at the max rate of 9 ounces per thousand. Then that means that we're going to do 12 ounces for 1,500. So my cup is small. I'm going to have to fill that up 5 times. Spilled. All right, so read into it how you like. Considering I'm putting more concentrate in there, to me means it's watered down a little bit. I'm getting thirsty. I want to introduce little Mr. Mounts and little Miss Mounts right here. This man is in charge of all the cinematography and he's doing a great job. Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
You'll also notice that I had to clean up the yard. There was an awful lot of things in the yard because I have kids. Hey Sam, it's poison. It's gonna burn your feet if it touches it. Wowzers. It's a lot of work, but is it really? Right now I've got a really bad problem of thatch in various parts of this yard and a moderate problem of thatch in lots of parts of this yard. It looks really good from far away, but I have a suspicion that applying these products is going to help it. I got 3 down. I got 1 over there, I got 1 on the other side of the yard, and then 1 on this bigger section right here. Today is July 15th. It's 91 degrees out here. I don't know, maybe 89. I don't know if it quite got to 90. Point being, these products are supposed to work their best in 90-degree weather. They'll work fine in 75 to 85 degree weather, but once that thermometer gets up over 90, they are supposed to work their best. The point is they compost. It's like compost for the lawn. And if you've ever done any composting using a compost heap or compost bin, whatever, you want the temperature high. So a high outside air temperature and a high soil temperature makes a big difference. I am looking forward to trying this again. Like I said, it's July 15th. Each one of these 3 products tells me that I'm supposed to apply it at least or at maximum every 3rd week. So that would be 21 days from today. let's see, 16 days takes us to the 31st, plus another 5, so that would be about August 5th. So somewhere around August 5th, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Same 3 products, same 3 spaces. I'm going to apply it again, and then 21 days after that, that would be August 7th, August 27th or 28th, somewhere in that range, I'm going to do it again, regardless of the temperature, quite honestly. Hopefully, I'll get hot temperatures, but regardless of the temperature, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to see how it goes, and I'm going to continue to let you guys know the progress, because quite honestly, I don't really care which one works the best, but man, little case studies like this are what make the internet work. So follow along, hit the subscribe button, watch some of my archive videos, watch some of the future videos that I haven't even thought of yet. Enjoy your summer.